We pounce and then we bounce.
Don't forget to like Pouncy's video
and subscribe.
Hi guys, Pouncy here. So today I want to talk to you a little bit about your higher self, because in order for you to connect to your angels or anyone who does mediumship or any of those things, because they are able to connect to their higher self, and they've probably been doing it for years. I've been doing it since I was 24, and with that capability, you are able to hear very clearly what your angels are speaking to you about, messages. But they don't just give messages. To be quite honest, they actually communicate with you the same way that you would actually communicate with anyone. Once you get really good at it, you're speaking to them and it's like a conversation. It's a download of information, just like as if I'm speaking to you right now and you're downloading my information. It's kind of like comprehension, except with your higher self, it goes along with the pineal gland, which I'm sure you guys heard about the pineal gland. So, you know, a lot of things they say go into play with that, and I'm not 100% sure, so I don't really like to speak about things that I'm not factual on, but they do say that you need to cleanse your pineal gland in order to be able to speak to your higher self or engage with the cosmic world. I'm not really sure on that. I've never really asked, so therefore I'm not going to give you information that I don't know anything about, that I haven't found out directly from source. So with that said, I will tell you that when you speak to your higher self, you can do it many different ways. You can do it through meditation, and meditation doesn't mean you have to sit in Indian style and hum, and all those things are wonderful, but you don't have to do those things. You could take a walk on the beach, a hike. You could be riding your bike. You could be lying down on your couch. You could be sitting up on your couch. You could be doing anything, if you kind of follow me on this, where your mind isn't focused on the matrix world. That's how you open your higher self and you meditate. So when you do open up yourself and meditate, now there's other ways you can do it too, and it's a well-known fact that you can do it with a pendulum. Pendulum is speaking to the higher self. You get yes, no's, and maybes, and then when you get those yes, no's, and maybes, you also receive downloads of information. So pendulum dowsing is a craft. It's something that you have to learn how to do. You have to make sure you know how to do it, and I'm tentative on showing. Maybe I will show it if I get comments below where they say, yeah, I'd love to know more about that. I think it's one of those things that you can either do it or you can't do it. Okay, so the pendulum is definitely a very amazing tool in order to connect and receive information and even clarify information that you're receiving. But also the pendulum has been used for years to, find things. Like if you lose something in your home, you can, that's another whole conversation. You can look up what pendulum dowsing is all about. But I'm going to tell you that you can use the pendulum, or you can actually use your own thought process of quieting your mind and listening. Clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient. We all have these abilities, so it's not like you're different than I am. It's about developing them. You see an Olympian, a beautiful ice skater, obviously practice. If I got on the ice, it would be a big joke because there's no way I can ice skate. However, when I see them, it looks like magic. However, they put a lot of time and energy into it. So do you get my point? That's the same thing with me with what I'm doing. I've had 24, I started doing higher self connections, speaking to my higher self, and now I'm 52. So come on, you're going to get better at it, and you're going to get really good at it the more you meditate. So I will say, if you are having issues with it, I suggest you meet with a spiritualist, a healer. There's a lot of them out there. There's some that might be good and some that might be great. However, you have to go with your intuition. That's part of your is to open yourself up, listen to your messages, listen to your higher self, and the more you do that, the more it will work. The more you ignore it, the less it will work. You turn it down. It's like a volume on a knob. So with that said, once you do that, if you feel like you're not really getting what you want out of your higher self, and you're like, I'm confused and it's not working, then you need to go to a spiritualist like myself or someone else that does healing work, and they can heal and work on your chakras to make sure that all your chakras are in alignment. We all need to tune up on our chakras. You start to feel lethargic and you feel like your energy is not flowing in your body. It's a good idea to see a spiritualist that knows what they're doing, and they can go in, work with ascended masters, and heal you. And there are a lot of people who have traumas in their sacral, which is your sexual area. A lot of people have them in their throat chakra where they don't speak their mind. A lot of people have a problem opening their third eye. There's so many different levels to this. So I will tell you, if you follow what I'm saying to you, you will guarantee be able to open and become more spiritual and listen to your messages. And those messages don't always have to be from angels, which they are surrounding you, your guardian angels. But not just the angels, it's the archangels. They will come to your rescue if you need help with something, whether it's Archangel Gabriel, Michael, but aside from that, there's ancestors that come in and help you. People who have passed over that want to help you. So there's a lot of beautiful energy surrounding the spirit world that can help us in life. And what I want to do is try to help you guys open that up and see the magic and the happiness and the beauty that comes from this. We'll continue with more messages on this topic. Leave any comments below if you really want to know more information or if you have a question. If you follow your higher self and you pay attention and you take this into a practice once a week, twice a week, whatever time you could fit in to do this, you will get better at it. And you will be able to do what I do and several other people out there. And it's called the awakening. You'll be more awoke. And you'll start to realize that you enjoy your private time. You enjoy being by yourself or in a peaceful state with nice, cool people, vibration wise. Does that make sense? And then you'll also realize that the matrix is a little too much for you. That means the outside world, that it's heavy. The vibration is heavy. And that being in your own vibration, whether it's with your pet or your lover or whoever it might be, is you start to transition into a more peaceful state of mind. That's what I'm trying to say. So